Hi, I'm Clarke from Craftsuprint.com with another episode of Cup TV, and this time it's my rocking 3D baskets, and as you can see they really do rock. They come with everything you need in the kit, including the decoupage and the bow, which you can put on wherever you like, and they all come with matching envelopes too, and they're really easy to make. Just like just about all of my kits, they come with full photo instructions so you can follow me making one step by step. And there's 6 sheets in the kit. For some reason, a senior moment, I ended up making up that envelope, but that's the one we're going to make today, I think, anyway. No, that's this one. So you get everything in the kit that you need for the front and the back. One thing I would suggest that you do is when you cut them out, it says here what that piece is, and I would write it on the back just so you know exactly, and I refer to them in the instructions too. The very first thing you will need to do is where you see the registration marks and it says score, whichever method you like to use, and I've shown quite a few in the past, you just need to score along those before you cut out, and then you would cut it out. The other thing that I would mention is that if, like me, you're using a fairly thin card, I would use something to strengthen the very front piece where you're going to cut out this piece here. On one of the cards I showed you earlier, I used acetate to do that. That works nicely. But on the one that I've prepared to use today, I've already gone ahead and strengthened that with a piece of card. So it's another thin piece of card, and then I have cut out. And I like to cut out using a craft knife to get into all those little fiddly bits. I've tried to keep it as simple as possible for the cutting out for you. So that's the front piece. As you can see, it's got a little hinge at the top here, and I've written on the back that it's the front. Now the next thing that we need is the inner back, and the inner back you need to place face down and place the outer front, or the front piece, on top of it. The lines at the bottom of the basket should match up, I think. That makes it a lot easier to make sure you've got it in the right place. And then if you carefully turn it over, I'll try and do it upside down for you, and you need to add double-sided tape or glue, or use a sticky tape putter on a thingy like I'm using, making sure you still keep those in line, and just add tape to the hinged flap at the top to join those two pieces together. And then if you fold it forward, keep it in line there like that, and press it flat. Now you've joined those two pieces together, as you can see. The next thing you need to do is to take the outer back, and again I've written on the back of it, and on this piece here, if you add double-sided tape or glue or sticky tape putter on a thingy, I'm just going to add a few pieces for quickness, but you could add it all over if you wish. There we go, place that to one side. Make sure it doesn't go over the edge, mine for some reason is running over. Anyway, and then add your outer back piece. Again, it should match up with the pattern at the top of the handle, and carefully lay it across, and there we have it. We've got the main part of the basket already put together. The next thing that you will need to do is to take the basket floor, and you need to, before you've cut it out, you will have scored all these lines, and using a bone folder, if you fold it in half with the pattern side innermost and give a good press, and then fold each of these smaller pieces up, and like that. Now you need to take the basket with the front, lift the front up, and this is where I'm going to refer to my instructions just to make sure I don't get it wrong. And yes, there we go. You need to put it with the flat piece towards the base of the basket and line it up around about 1 centimetre up from the edge. And what I would suggest you then do once you've done that is to make a mark along the bottom so that you know exactly where you're going to put it, like that. And then if you turn it back over, and you need to put double-sided tape on just this little flap here, and so I run my sticky tape putter on a thingy onto there, and then if I turn it over and again line it up with that line that I made earlier and stick it down, and now you've got it like that. Now you can see already that that looks a bit odd with that there, but if you fold that down and again using your pencil, just run a line, don't break your pencil while you do it, a line along the outside edge of your basket front there, like that. Now I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but there is a line just there and there. And I'm going to take my scissors, which I've not got out, here we go, and I'm going to cut to the inside of that line, because I don't want any of it showing outside of the basket. And again, I'm going to cut it that side as well. There we go, that should do us fine. And then all you need to do is to fold it flat again and add double-sided tape to just this little portion of the basket floor. There we go. And fold the front of your basket forward. It should fold just about naturally into place. And press. And there's your basket almost made, and it already rocks. Like I said, there are bows on the sheet, and if you decide to use these, they are mirror images of each other, so as you cut them out I would put an arrow on the back of them to make sure you get them the right way up. But today I thought we'd vary it and we'd use a proper little bow. So here we go with a proper little bow, and I'm going to use oh dear, silicone glue. I forgot the word then. I'm going to use silicone glue, and I think I'm going to pop it just there. I'm just sticking it onto the handle. You could tie it around the handle, I suppose. There's decoupage on the sheet as well. So I'm going to use 2 of the decoupage butterflies to add to it. I'm going to add biggish blobs on the outside and a little bit down the middle, I think. I want the wings, if possible, to stick up. So there we go. I'll just pop those down on there like that. Now normally I would leave this to dry for some time, but obviously today I'm not going to be able to, so fingers crossed this is going to work alright for us. And on this one you could put this butterfly wherever you like, because this butterfly isn't on there, but this time I'm going to pop it and curled its wings up a bit more into the middle of the first butterfly that I put on. There we go. Pop that down. And as an extra little thing, I'd found these. I've got some lovely little glittery bling in a purpley colour, and I'm going to cut a little strip of them so I can get them to lift up off of the backing. There we go. And see if we can pop those down the middle to add a lovely... Now it's moving for me, so it would have been better to wait until it had to dry, but it has actually worked quite well. And there we go. That's it. That is the basket finished. How quick was that? And like I said before, they rock nicely. I've already made this one's matching envelope up. You can see the envelope is decorated front and back. And there's space on the back to do your whatever writing you want to put on it. There are also greetings in each of the kits as well, and you could actually hang one of these with the ribbon if you wanted to. I haven't done that today. And I'll just bring in those that I've made earlier. This is the one with the acetate. Move the envelope over. Got it with the right one. So there's that one with its matching envelope. And this lovely one with pansies. This one was strengthened with the card on the back of it, just like the one we made today. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. These are my 3D rocking baskets, and you will find quite a number of them already on the website. My name's Carol Clarke, and if you like my designs, just go to www.craftsuprint.com/Carol Clarke. And I hope to see you again next time on Cup TV. Bye!